Well, this is a very famous place in Moscow, the square of 3 railway terminals, and one of them is right behind me. This is Kazan rail terminal, and there are also Yaroslavsky rail station and Leningradsky, which is actually Nikolaevsky from 19th century. And this is obviously a very busy place. People are rushing to their work. They are coming here in Moscow to work here from many small towns of Moscow region. Yes, so people, this is kind of this place has this atmosphere of rushing to work, or maybe some people want to transfer from one rail station to another, or maybe from the rail station to airport, and so on. So this is a very busy place and people are not relaxing here, but this place is definitely worth visiting if you want to feel the spirit of Moscow. This is one of the places you definitely want to visit. Okay, so maybe I want to talk a little about something interesting. Oh, this is a famous hotel, Leningradskaya, Гостиница Ленинградская. Okay, so here, let me stay. Oh, also they have one more rail station for local trains here, so it's this place has like 4 rail stations at one place, at one square, which is not very big. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about today is science. Obviously, I'm a scientist. I'm also rushing to my work to meet my student, and I have maybe 10 minutes, so let me focus on science. Some people say that science is all about knowledge. It's about knowledge, unlike religion, which is about faith and believing in things without knowing them. But I think it's just the opposite, that science is based on the lack of knowledge. Why would you investigate something or do some research or read anything or study anything if you know it? If you have the knowledge, you don't need science. Science is about finding the knowledge. So science is based on the lack of knowledge. And religion, on the other hand, provides or claims to provide ultimate knowledge of the truth. Many religions claim that they have the ultimate knowledge. Everything that you need to know is there in the doctrines of those religions. That's what they claim, at least. But you know, and that's quite clear. If you know everything, why would you study? Why would you do any research? If you know everything already, if you have the knowledge, you don't need science. And that's why many religious people, even if they did science when they were young, they definitely stop their scientific activities when they are older and more experienced and more advanced in their religious I don't know, in their religious enlightenment. For example, if you let's talk about Saint Anthony, the founder of monasticism, he was illiterate. He couldn't read, and he didn't need it. He did not need books. He knew everything, and he could teach everyone what to do, what is right, what is wrong. He immediately could know what is right and what is wrong. You could ask any question, he could answer any question immediately. You know, you just pray. He just prayed, and you know, God gave him the knowledge and what to answer to anyone. On the other hand, the problem here is that many religious people just claim to be all-knowing while they are not. Well, they are just mistaken. They just think that they are enlightened, but in fact they are not. So there is a problem here. So for a while it's just very good to be a student, to study science when you are young, and not to, you know, not to fool yourself that you know everything because you are religious and you pray and God gives you all the answers. It's not going to happen to you, you know, unless you are very special, and you probably are not. So at least don't fool yourself that you are, even if you are. It's good to be an ordinary person and, you know, understand what ordinary people do before you start your specific and your peculiar way. Okay, these are my thoughts today on science and religion. I hope you could see at least some of the buildings here and all the surroundings and this huge hotel, and I hope that sound quality is good enough. Okay, see you. That's it for today.